First of all, I'm not opposed to guns. For the past 40 years, I've had guns in my household. My husband has been a hunter and gun owner his entire life. He taught our sons gun safety at a very young age. When I think about gun safety, I think about my now grown sons and the 12 years they spent in Fulton County Public Schools. When they were in first grade, they did not have to practice possum drills, unlike many in first grade today who have to practice lying down on the floor and playing dead to save their lives. Not once in those 12 years did they ever have to practice active shooter drills. The current situation is unacceptable. When I began this campaign, I was told by friends and professional advisors, stay away from the gun debate, don't touch it. Unless you're willing to adopt the NRA's position, you will get burned. But then multiple school shootings occurred, and that all changed. The very brave and eloquent students from Marjory Stoneman Douglas showed us that this is not an issue from which we must hide. Gun safety is an urgent issue that we must drag into the public square and openly discuss. We should take the lead from these young people and create an environment that is safe from preventable gun injury and death. Background checks should be made universal and required for all gun purchases at gun shows and online sales. We should prohibit the sale of guns to anyone on the federal no-fly list. If you are not able to sit in the seat next to me on a plane, you should not be able to buy a gun. We should institute judicial procedures to allow for emergency restrictive protection orders. These provide a mechanism for a judge to issue an order for the immediate removal of weapons from an individual's possession if family, friends, or others convince the judge that the individual may be an imminent threat to others or themselves. I support an increase in the age limit for the purchase of any firearm to 21 years of age. I also support the prohibition on the sale of specific items, including bump stocks and high-capacity magazines. While the horrific crimes at so many schools and other public venues have captured our attention, official statistics show that more than 30,000 people are killed in gun violence in the United States each year. The impacts of gun violence are far-reaching in our society, including school shootings, other crimes of mass murder, domestic violence, suicide, and rampant street crime in many of our cities. There are some lawful actions that Georgia legislators can take to protect all of us while still protecting our rights. Let's put in place common sense gun safety legislation before the next school, concert, or domestic violence tragedy occurs in our own backyard. My name is Mary Robichaux, and I'm running to be the state representative for Georgia's 48th House District. Thank you for listening, and please provide me your feedback on this issue. To follow my campaign and stay informed of upcoming events, like us on Facebook at Elect Mary Robichaux and Twitter at Mary Robichaux 48.